Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You'll return to subscribe as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we're going into what is it? Day 9 of these New Orleans escapees. The 10 New Orleans escapees that left a New Orleans jail, in which 5 have been caught rather quickly and 5 remain at large. And ever since in this past week, we've been getting flooded with a lot of different news almost every day about people getting arrested in aiding and accomplishing as accomplices for these people that are on the run. The other day I brought up, it was 4 women that was caught. Now, with all of the people connected to this, and I want you to hear me, there are 9 people, count them, 9 that have been arrested. Today I want to show you a little bit of the people, why they arrested, and some other people you guys didn't hear about. One of them is the father of one of these escaped inmates that has helped in these guys getting away and not being caught yet. Take a look at this and we'll just come back with commentary.
It has been more than a week since the infamous jailbreak at the Orleans Justice Center. 5 inmates have been caught and 5 others remain on the run. And while investigators continue to search across the New Orleans metro to find them, they're arresting several people for allegedly helping these inmates after the escape. Good evening and thanks so much for watching. I'm Whitney Miller. Tonight, 2 more alleged accomplices are facing charges, and that brings the total number to at least 9, and we're learning more about their cases. Our Rachel Hanley starts tonight's coverage.
Yeah, 9 days out, the number of escaped inmates arrested is standing still, but the number of people arrested because they're suspected of helping them keeps going up. Saturday, we found out 2 more people had been arrested on accomplice charges. Lenton Van Buren Sr. was arrested Friday. His relationship to Lenton Van Buren Jr., one of the escapees, is still unconfirmed. Angel McKee was also arrested Friday. She and Van Buren Sr. are charged with being accessories after the fact. At a hearing today, their bonds were set at around $1 million each. 2 other people were at that hearing too. One was Emmett Weber. The NOPD shared these pictures of officers entering a home in New Orleans East Friday. 4 people in the home were suspected of helping the inmates, but Weber was the only one they ended up arresting. His bond is $1 million too. The other was someone who's accused of helping the inmates from the inside. Trayvon Williams was already in jail. Now he's facing 10 new counts of principal to simple escape. Our partners at NOLA.com say he's accused of giving inmates a blanket and a shirt, and then they used those to scale a razor wire fence during their escape. His bond is the highest we've seen of any of the suspected accomplices, $2.5 million. That brings the total to 9 people now accused of helping. This past week, people have been arrested for a variety of accusations, and those include giving an inmate money, driving 2 of them around after the escape, and helping one get food. These are all cases we'll be watching closely. Anyone convicted of helping an inmate could face serious punishments. Just looking at one charge, accessories after the fact, the conviction can get you either $500 in fines or up to 5 years in jail.
All right, thanks so much. Corey Boyd was arrested on Tuesday, and he's the latest inmate to have been found. Since then, no others have been captured. Now here's another look at those inmates. Investigators are still looking for Derek Groves, Antoine Massey, Lenton Van Buren, Leo Tate, and Jermaine Donald. If you have any information that could lead to their arrest, call 911 or Crime Stoppers, and you can get an award of up to $20,000 per inmate.
All right, folks, there you have it. 9 people. All of them got a minimum of $1 million bond for their role in participation in helping these inmates in their escape in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I was gonna do a video yesterday when there were 7 people arrested, and I just woke up this morning and seen there were 9. So this goes into what I was saying. You'll be surprised at how many people out here have a criminal mindset or look at crime differently than other people do, especially when it comes to family members, friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, distant cousins, so on and so forth. You have 9 individuals, including a maintenance man, a auntie, a fellow inmate that gave shirts and stuff for them to climb the razor wire. He got the biggest bond. You know what I'm saying? And you got other people involved in it, both men and women. Part of their mindset got to match the mindset of the people that they helping. Now, they do say blood is thicker than water, but at what point do you detach yourself from people that have detached themselves from society and themselves in the reckless abandon in their ways and actions? This is absolutely crazy that you got a bunch of people caught up, almost the same amount of inmates that left, matching almost minus one person, and there'll probably be more arrests, matching the amount of people that helped them. You got 10 escaped inmates and 9 people locked up. And some of them inmates, these people aren't related to them. They just helped them because they was with their relative or friend or girlfriend or boyfriend. Come on, man. Come on. You got to really ask yourself. A lot of people talk about change, and they talk all this stuff about crime and criminal stuff and wanting it to cease and all of this stuff. But how can you do that when how can you cover this thing up and put a blanket on it when somebody's sneaking from the side and they pulling one part and exposing out for these people to get away? In life, A likes B alike plus they C alike. It's something in them that helps them help these people. And it's wrong. I wouldn't have gave none of them bond. I'd make them sit in there, and when it's their time in court, be accountable. I want you to think about something. What kind of person, right? And I'm talking about these inmates. This show you the mindset of people. What type of person would involve their family or friends in helping them escape, knowing it could get them in trouble like they are already in trouble? See that? It's a certain selfishness that a lot of criminals have, where they'll use anybody as pawns or tools and don't have enough self-respect to keep people out of their type of craziness when people, and then they put people in there and make them a part of basically, a lot of times, the same criminal aspect that they themselves bathe in. It's a damn shame these people are locked up, but they put themselves there. And how can you feel sorry for that? This whole thing is one big mess. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say another thing. The last 5 people that have not been caught, I don't think they're in Louisiana or New Orleans, period. Because a lot of people were giving tips, and that's how most of these people were caught, but these other ones weren't. And if you notice, the younger ones was caught way faster than the older ones. Some of these guys are in their mid-40s, I think, close to their mid-40s. So they know how to move, and they've been criminals and devious for a long time. For them to jump out of there and get to running like that and ain't been caught, they're watching news just like everybody else. So, you know, the FBI, Fugitive Task Force, they're not telling what they're looking at and what areas they're looking at, but these people are on the run and they're moving and shaking as long as they get time to do so. What kind of life is that to live? Seriously, where you're always on the run. Every time you see a cop, you don't know if they're going to come near you, or you got to constantly keep moving around and changing your appearance, and you can never get any stability in life. Who wants to live like that? It's better to do the time, in my opinion. Seriously, because if it was so bad to go in there, most of these people have repetitive records, so it ain't like they going to a place they ain't used to going. Why even put yourself in that position in the first place of going back to the plantation and then trying to escape from it? I'm just saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I told you before, the dumb get dumber, meaning the criminals keep going back and forth to jail, playing themselves out and making themselves an easy payday for their incarceration for people for privatized prisons, and somebody's making money off of them just sitting on the damn shelf gathering dust, wasting their life, and the rich get richer, meaning what I just said. Housing them and all this other stuff. They get paid money. What is it? $50,000 an inmate a year in jail. Somebody's getting paid off of this, regardless of them running something. And yeah, they hope they do get caught, but somebody's getting paid. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.